Now to the Luigi Mangione murder case. A judge ruling today that the deadly shooting of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was not an act of terrorism, at least not under New York state law.
Prosecutors claim Mangione was motivated by ideology. Despite today's ruling, he still faces second-degree murder charges. While
he was in court today, several dozen people gathered outside to show their support for Mr. Mangione. Despite the horrific murder, he has become something of an icon in some people's mind.
Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles is outside the courthouse in Lower Manhattan with the very latest on today's proceedings. Darla.
Liz and Bill, while those supporters erupted into chants this afternoon when those two top counts of the indictments were dismissed, Luigi Mangione has a long legal road ahead. As you mentioned, he still faces murder in the second-degree charges here in state court and the death penalty in federal court. Luigi Mangione, for the first time, presenting like any other criminal defendant in a Lower Manhattan courtroom Tuesday morning, wearing a tan prison jumpsuit, sporting a freshly clipped jail haircut, and hunched over in his chair, struggling to take notes with shackled hands. This in stark contrast to looking like an Ivy Leaguer at previous court appearances, in a sweater, white-colored shirt, and khakis. What could have shaped up to be a lengthy day of oral arguments turned out to be an extremely efficient pretrial hearing, the court issuing a 12-page decision and order on 3 defense motions, writing, "The first 2 counts of the indictment are dismissed." Secondly, ruling that the defendant's request to stay the state proceeding is denied, and also ruling there is no double jeopardy violation with the state and federal case going on at the same time. Mangione is accused of an assassination-style murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson on the streets of Midtown Manhattan last December. Police say bullets recovered from the scene were marked "deny, delay, and depose," signaling the killing was in protest of the healthcare industry. And while the court ruled today the killing was not an act of terror, it goes on to say the people presented legally sufficient evidence of all other counts, including murder in the second degree. The court also siding with defense attorneys who had been very upset about prosecutors issuing a subpoena to Mangione's healthcare provider, Aetna, that his medical records should be off limits.
Blocked it, but didn't necessarily say that this was a violation of HIPAA.
Terrorism charges dropped!
Support for Mangione has turned into a cult following as a lightning rod against the healthcare industry. Protesters today dressed as the character Luigi, holding up signs with his photo and energetically chanting,
"People over profit!
Patients over pockets!
People over profit!
Patients over pockets!"
This morning, the Manhattan DA's office issued a statement in regards to those 2 top counts being dismissed, saying they respect the court's decision and will proceed with the other 9 counts of this indictment. Luigi will be back in state court on December 1st. Reporting live in Lower Manhattan, Darla Miles, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.